ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. I'm Deakor.
And I'm Sahib Singh.
Today we will be talking about Bhai Bachittar Singh. He was a brave Sikh of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. And before we start the Sakhi, I would like to introduce you to some of the characters. So here on the throne is Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and bowing at his feet is Duni Chand. And we also have Bhai Bachittar Singh, who will come later on in the story. So let's start. Guru Gobind Singh Ji knew that Raja Bhim Chand, a hill Raja, which means like they lived in the hills of India.
And they were the kings in these hills. And they were Hindus. And these hill Rajas, especially like Raja Bhim Chand, opposed Guruji and the Sikhs and didn't like that they were making a different religion under their noses and that they were growing too powerful for them and that they didn't like that.
Yes, so they despised Guruji and his Sikhs. And Raja Bhim Chand, he was like the leader of the Hill Raja. There was like a couple, like 10-ish, and he was like the boss one. So he made a plan to attack with drunk elephants and the Hill Raja army. And
drunk elephants for littler kids means they drink a little beer and were intoxicated.
Yeah. So Duni Chand was a strong man in Guruji's army, and Guruji said, Duni Chand, you will fight the elephants when they come. So Duni Chand, he was thinking like, oh my god, they're so scary and dangerous. Like, I don't know if I'm going to live if I fight them. So he decided that he was going to run away. So he runs away. And then the next day, when Guruji wakes up, Guruji is all-knowing. So he already knew that Duni Chand had ran away. And he knew right at that moment what he was thinking. So he had like a backup plan that like he knew which Sikh he would have to pick. But he wanted to see if his Sikhs were brave and would volunteer on their own. So Duni Chand, so he told the Sikhs that Duni Chand had run away, and he said, well, who will fight the elephant now?
And a brave Sikh by the name of Bachittar Singh took the invitation and decided, I will Guruji, I will go fight the elephant and I will be your Sikh.
He was very selfless because those elephants were very dangerous. So let's go to the next slide. So here we have a picture of Raja Bhim Chand. Obviously, we didn't know what he looked like, so this is just a creation. So he's saying attack, and here's the elephants. And Bhai Bachittar Singh comes out from the fort, and he has his kirpan, his sword, and he is fighting the elephants. Meanwhile, the Sikhs are shooting arrows at the elephants to help him from far away. So he defeats the elephants and he goes back to Guruji. And Guruji is very happy with Bhai Bachittar Singh.
And he says, good job, Bachittar Singh. You have answered the call that all Sikhs should and listen to their Guru. And then Bachittar Singh was so humble, he said, it was Vaheguru's grace, Guruji. And he was such a humble man, he could have said, yeah, it was a piece of cake. But he said it was Vaheguru's grace that it happened.
Yeah, the ordinary person would be like, yeah, did you see me? I killed those elephants. So he was very selfless and humble, and we should take that into our lives. The teachings of Guruji are for all the Sikhs, not just the ones that were alive back then.
So the lesson of the Sakhi is to do selfless service, seva, and listen when somebody needs help. Okay, guys. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe to our channel and share with family and friends. And it's a kid-friendly channel. ਸੁਣਨ ਲਈ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ. ਸਾਡੇ ਚੈਨਲ ਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਅਤੇ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕਰੋ ਜੀ. ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਅਤੇ ਦੋਸਤਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝਾ ਕਰੋ. Kid-friendly channel.
So we also wanted to mention that the photos in this slides are from Storyboard That, and we give complete credit to them for using that website.
And this Quora.com photo is this subscribe one right here, and the stick PNG is of this. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ